What will you spend the bye week doing or focusing in on?
Run game. Just making sure, obviously, we got the proper calls, proper fits, making sure we got guys in the right positions to be successful. So just our run game.
What do you think about their quarterback play?
He's a good player. But again, if you can't stop the run, it makes every quarterback really good, because it sets up all the play action pass and things of that nature. So, there's no question, the young kid is going to be a good player for him. But I think anytime you're able to run the ball like they were able to run the ball, it doesn't really matter who's at quarterback.
How tough was it to come back from the 43-yard run Abdullah had there in the third quarter?
It's always tough, when you give up a big play. But, the kids are resilient. They want to come back and, obviously execute. But I just think it's just something we got to get corrected. We got to be able to stop the run if we're going to move forward and, develop the way we need to develop.
I know it's early, but just your thoughts about the tackling. Was it kind of the same issue in the Washington game, or is it something different?
I think we're better tackling than we were in the Washington game, but obviously not good enough. Too many plays we're able to get to the second and third level extremely fast, which puts a lot of pressure, obviously, on everybody involved. So we just got to do a better job of fitting it, hitting it, and obviously getting them on the ground.
Was it discouraging when they were able to kind of jump on you guys early enough?
I don't know about discouraging. Anytime you give up points, it's disappointing, but we knew the game was still early. We still feel like we can make some adjustments and, have a chance to continue to play. I didn't think our kids, gave up because they, obviously scored some points quickly, but nevertheless, when you dig yourself a hole against a good team, it makes it tough.
The defensive line, what do you need to see out of them?
Well, I don't, everybody, from the defensive line to the linebackers to the secondary, again, I don't care if it's Pop Warner, collegiate, or pros, it starts with the run game. You got to be able to stop the run and make teams one-dimensional, and we weren't able to do that tonight. And, I take my hat off to Nebraska. They're a good team. We knew they could run the ball, experienced offensive line, experienced running backs, and, we just didn't get it done today.
How good was their running back?
I think he's a good player, but I think the offensive line is really good. And when you combine that, you get what you get, and those guys play well today.
Yeah. Houston said that, their success came more as a result of gap control, like you guys not having gap control as opposed to something Nebraska did against you guys. Would you agree with that?
I think you can say that every time a play breaks down. It's usually, someone's not quite where they need to be, or someone didn't win at their point of attack. And, obviously we didn't win enough point of attacks, and, those guys made plays.